it's Emily Munn and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. Thanks for joining me and I'm so excited about today's video. Today we're going to talk about mistakes, specifically mistakes on the Poshmark app. So I have 10 items that I'm going to show you today that are the oldest items that I'm selling in my Poshmark inventory. Some of them have been listed for almost 2 years. And I wanted to go through these items with you to kind of tell you why I think they didn't sell, why they sat for so long, and what I'm gonna do with them moving forward. I may send them to ThredUp, I may send them to The RealReal, I may go ahead and just relist them on Poshmark, but I'm gonna do something with each of these 10 items, and so I just wanted to share with you some different brands, different styles that haven't sold for me, and maybe it'll help you. Just a quick disclaimer before we get started with this video. These are just items that haven't sold for me personally. So if they sell really well for you, please continue to sell them and make the money off of them. They just haven't done well for me. And so I really wanted to make a video highlighting them. So maybe you can have an idea of what hasn't worked for me and maybe what or what not to pick up at a thrift store, consignment store, etc. Without further ado, let's get into the 10 items that didn't sell for me on the Poshmark app. The first item that I want to show you is this pair of Jill Stuart boots. And these are beautiful over-the-knee boots. They're like a black patent leather. They're really, really high quality. I love the detailing on them. Here is the label on the bottom. You can see the label there. And these are my oldest item in my Poshmark inventory. They've been listed since December 11th of 2017. So really old item. And they're a really high quality boot. They retail for I think at least over $600. And honestly, I'm just not sure why they haven't sold. They're a good size. They're a size 38.5, so an 8.5. And what I'm gonna do with these is just send them to The RealReal because it looks like The RealReal does sell this brand and we'll see how they do there. I don't send a lot to The RealReal, but once in a while I will. And these are a pair that I'm gonna go ahead and send there. The next item that hasn't sold is this red career dress from this brand called Muse. It has been listed since 12/22/2017, so December 22nd, 2017, which is again a really long time, almost 2 years. Here's the label. It is a size 4, so a really good size, but I thought about a couple reasons that this particular item hasn't sold. One, it doesn't have a belt that was originally included with it, so somebody would have to wear a different belt if they wanted that look. 2, it has a couple little flaws on the material. And 3, I just don't think this is a brand that is extremely sought after on Poshmark. So unfortunately, I think that's one of the reasons it didn't sell. I'm gonna send this to ThredUp. I'm just gonna send it via regular ThredUp bag and maybe they will take it, maybe they won't, but I'll get a few cents back on this item, hopefully. And I'm just going to cut my losses on this piece. The next item that didn't sell is this hand row long sleeve top. And it's just like a charcoal gray color. I actually really like selling this brand. Here's the label. It usually sells really fast for me. It's a size medium. And honestly, when I'm looking at why this item didn't sell, I think I originally listed it too high. So I'm going to relist this on Poshmark for about $20. Usually this brand sells within a week or so for me, so I think I just listed it too high originally, and we'll try relisting it and see how it does. This top has been listed since 12/27/2017. I think this top is a case of a brand that used to do really well on Poshmark but doesn't anymore. It doesn't have as strong of a brand name and that's why it hasn't sold. This is a Marc by Marc Jacobs top. It's a size 8. There's the label. It's sleeveless. It's got this polka dot print. I think it's actually really cute. But like I said, I don't think this Marc by Marc Jacobs brand sells as well as it used to. It's been sitting since 12/31/2017, so again, almost 2 years. And what I'm gonna do is relist this for a really low price for $10 and see if I can get it out the door on Poshmark because I think Marc by Marc Jacobs still sells, but depending on the piece, it just doesn't have as much brand recognition as it used to. So it's not gonna sell for as much as I typically would expect in the past. So I'll relist this on Poshmark, see how it does. This next pair of pants is one from my personal closet that I didn't think was very stylish, and what do you know, it's been sitting for forever. So this is a pair of Antonio Milani dress pants, like a khaki dress pant, and this has been listed since 1/1/2018. And I really think the reason it hasn't sold is just because it's not a very current style or sought after style. It has a few flaws on the pant legs, and honestly, I just don't think it was super desirable. Some Antonio Milani pieces do well for me, some of the dress pants do well, but I just don't see that many people wearing khaki pants at the office, and so I think they haven't sold for that reason. I'm going to send these into ThredUp because they are a really nice pair of dress pants and see if they will sell there. Maybe they'll get a few cents back. But overall, they didn't sell for me, and I'm just gonna cut my losses on this pair of khaki pants. Usually shoes sell really well for me, but unfortunately, this pair of shoes has sat since 1/4/2018. It's a pair of BOC clog shoes. You can see the label there. These are a size 9, and honestly, I think the reason that these particular shoes haven't sold is because there's a lot of other brands on the market that make really comfortable shoes, like Dansko always sells really well for me, and this just isn't, it doesn't have the same brand recognition as those other brands. So I'm gonna send this to ThredUp, cut my losses on these shoes, and maybe I'll get a few cents on that site. This sequin number has been listed since 1/7/2018. The brand on this dress is Belua. It's a size medium. And honestly, I think the reason this dress hasn't sold is because it just doesn't have a lot of brand recognition in my experience on Poshmark. I just bought it for the style, but the brand isn't super sought after. So I'm gonna send this one to ThredUp. This is a White House Black Market sweater. It's been listed since 1/8/2018 and is a size small. If you aren't familiar, this is one of the older White House Black Market labels. And I think this didn't sell for a couple different reasons. One, it is a little flawed. There's some pilling on this item. The second reason is I just think this is a little bit oversaturated in this particular style, and so no one's seeking out this piece, and it just sat for a long time. I'm gonna send this one to ThredUp, and we'll see if I can get a few cents back. Usually I can with White House Black Market items on the ThredUp website. It usually sells and I get a few cents back. This is another White House Black Market sweater that hasn't sold. It's more of an open front cardigan style. It is a size small, so the same size as the last piece, and it's been listed since 1/13/2018, so quite a long time on this piece. And just like I said with the last item from White House Black Market, I just don't think this is a super sought after style. I think White House Black Market has a lot of options on the Poshmark site to buy, and no one really wanted this piece. It didn't get a lot of attention. So I'm going to send this to ThredUp as well, and hopefully I make a few cents back. This last piece has been listed since 1/17/2018, and it's a hot hippie tank top. I think it's actually really cute. It's a size small, and I think it just didn't sell because I priced it too high originally. I think it priced it at like $80, which was way too steep for a tank top. So what I'm gonna do is relist this item on Poshmark and see how it does. I paid quite a bit for this, so I may still come up with a loss on this piece, but I think it's really cute, and I just listed it too high originally just for a simple tank top. And that's it. Those are the 10 items that didn't sell for me on Poshmark, why I think they didn't sell, and what I'm gonna do with them going forward. I think the most important thing is to take action on them, and I have more items that I need to do this with. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you find value in this type of video and you want me to make more of them, definitely post it in your Insta stories and tag me. My Instagram handle is @EmilyHMunn, or you can find me down below. I would love to know if this is valuable. These are easy to do, and they're actually really helpful for me because it makes me accountable for addressing these items that are older in my Poshmark inventory. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.